All right, welcome to Christina's Love. Here we are. Welcome back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Anyway, so how you doing this week?
I'm fine. I'm being distracted by my pimple.
Oh, we're
You
gonna tell everybody
know
about it.
that here's the thing, we are legit.
Too legit
No
to quit. Hey,
no
hey.
makeup pimple.
Mm,
Uh
Carol Baskins.
Killed her husband, whacked. Yeah. Any hoot. What did you ask?
I asked how you were doing.
Oh, distracted. I was
Mhm.
doing distracted. Fine, thank you. And yourself?
I am fantastic.
Yes?
Yeah. So much so that I'm feeling like I would like to read a book.
Oh, what kind of book? You want to get on Libby?
Well, kind of like a book anyway.
Magazine.
See, there's a what's a restaurant out there that you think, man, I don't think they have enough items. They need more items.
Like sarcastically?
Yeah.
Sarcastically? Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake Factory has the largest menu I have ever seen.
What if I were to tell you
What?
8 hours ago there was an article that came out that says they're adding 20 more items?
To the Cheesecake Factory?
Yes.
Stop.
Their menu is already like a book, right?
No, it really is. Like, if anybody ever said, hey, what is like
You just
the longest, what do you have at the Cheesecake Factory? I'm like, the same thing every time. I don't have time to read the entire menu.
right? Well, I mean, if you want to curl up with a good book in a public place, I
If
mean,
you're
you
asking
just
to fall asleep at night,
go
Destiny,
and
this is what you need.
look up the Cheesecake Factory menu, and
That is so
it's a
crazy
really
that I
good
knew
read.
exactly.
Yeah, you did. We're connected.
They have the
We are
longest.
one,
Yeah,
people.
we are. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, you've got your little plates and then your appetizers and your starters and your. I
Mhm.
mean, they have every word for appetizer, hors d'oeuvre, and just amuse bouche, like
Yeah.
all of them.
Honestly, I'm surprised they also don't just like have a charcuterie board. Maybe they do, but I mean, it seems like they have everything else and call
They
it
have
like
like an
girl dinner.
antipasta. Oh yeah, they should.
But I mean, there are some things on there because the article was like they have 20 new items, and I tried every one of them.
Okay,
And not all the items are actual
like
food.
food. Oh, or some drink
Some of them are drinks.
sauces.
No.
Oh,
I didn't see any sauces, but it's either a drink and or some type of food, like an Asian cucumber salad,
ooh, delish.
which is like a little starter thing.
Yeah,
I
that
did.
went viral on TikTok.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, there's this guy. A lot of people do things, but I think it really took off when this guy was like, I think what he said was like, if you're ever needing to eat like 3 cucumbers in a day or something. But he always has like the containers, the
Canisters.
no, the plastic containers for that you see chefs have. Not the Cambro squares that we have at work, but like the things that they use,
Tupperware,
like Tupperware. Yes,
but with the thing
yeah.
that suctions it.
Mm-mm.
It's got the gasket on it, and you flick it down and it seals.
No, it's like when you see the cookie guy that lost weight with the ponytail. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Nope.
And they have the measuring the system.
Is it on TikTok?
No, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
And you watch him. We watched him.
Weissman?
Maybe. I
Josh?
don't know his name. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, anytime he has like his seasonings, it's in like a little
to-go containers.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, you're talking about like the little plasticware that is like the
that they put like their
service
sauces and stuff.
Yeah,
and then they put it in the fridge for later for marinating for like, small things, whatever. Anyway, he would like take the mandolin and washed,
Mm,
and then piling all this stuff. And he made this cucumber salad that went viral, and everybody was. And he did a ton of different ones.
mm-hmm. And honestly, there are
That's it.
things on
But
this
so good.
list as well that are stuff that they could make with what they already had. They're just making it an item, like steak frites. Right?
Nice.
I mean, they already had steak, they already had fries. They're just
Right.
putting them together on a plate.
Yeah.
Right? And some of them are like whiskey sour, but it's yuzu whiskey sour.
Okay.
And some other things like that. They do have a verde margarita
Really?
that they're coming out with. Mm-hmm. And then there is one that I think would be really delicious, and it kind of shows my fat kid side.
Okay.
And that is they have chicken jalapeno like popper fritters.
Wontons? Fritters. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So they're like balls.
Interesting.
Right.
I'd try that.
For sure.
I like their mac and cheese balls. That's something that, like, almost every time I go, I'll get. Yeah, I like those. I also really like I don't know if they still have it. It's this salad with beets and candied pecans and I think goat cheese with feta.
Yeah. That sounds like something arugula. You've had before. Yeah.
With like a vinaigrette. Man, that's delish. I think that's under small plates. I can count on like two hands how many times I've been to that restaurant.
And there's some other things on there that I think you would like. But yeah, I was just the sheer side of like seeing that Cheesecake Factory needed 20 more items on their thing. However, I didn't do any research into it. I just saw it scrolling. 5 days ago, they did say they were axing like 5 menu items. So they're not going totally crazy.
Oh, they're only adding
they're holding back a little bit.
Right, sure.
Right?
Sure.
They don't want to make the menu too big.
Right. We went before going to... Was it before Phantom of the Opera or was it before Wicked? We went to, I think Wicked.
Neither. We went before we went to see the podcast, the live podcast.
Oh, that's right. Anyway, and there were quite a few of us, and I don't know that by the time the person comes by and says, "Hey, what would you like?" We're like, haven't even gotten to the like main course.
Right.
Where I'm still in salads. So I'd love a water because my mouth is getting tired reading all these words out loud. Love a nice water. That'd be great. Come back another 5 or 10. Thank you.
Well, and you would think it would be completely counterintuitive because as a restaurant, you need to turn and burn tables.
Yeah.
So having a short, concise menu, I think would be a better option just because then you could also like turn over that table more times.
Right. Because you have you would assume less time reading over the menu.
Right. And deciding and whatnot. But
maybe the sheer overwhelm just makes people go to like what they know and answer a lot.
Maybe.
By the second time they go, "Hi, how are you doing? Are you ready to order?" We're like, mac and cheese balls, thank you.
Because honestly, almost everybody we know gets the same stuff whenever we go to a certain place. They almost always land on the exact same thing that they had before.
I would say half the people. Half. Yeah. I try not to, but I often do.
Try real hard.
I really do. I read a lot, and then I get test anxiety, and I say what I normally get.
Yeah, you read the whole time. When we first get there, you have me order first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, are you ready? And I'm like, "Are you ready?" And he's like, "Yeah." And
then he comes to me, and you're like,
look at me, and I'm like, "You go first." You go first, for real. I need like 3 extra seconds to make sure that
You're gonna order the exact same thing.
Yes. Yes. I'm like, oh, this one or this one, this one or this one, this one or this one. And then they come to me and I'm like, oh, and it's the normal one that I normally get instead of either of the two that I was thinking about. So
Yeah.
I try.
Speaking of foods and such, what you drinking?
Hold yours up. We're both
Hold it
drinking
up.
the same thing.
Sames.
Mm-hmm. Drinking the same. Oh, I don't think you can see the glitter.
Well, you can hear it.
You can't hear the glitter.
Water glitter.
I don't know that you can see the. Oh, I think it just shined. Oh, do you see that?
Tasty.
Anyway.
Is that sparkling tea?
No. It is the guava berry Waterloo with some Galaxy syrup and a little bit of orange vanilla.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's tasty. So you doing that just reminded me of something.
Yeah.
I wonder if people out there have the same thing that we have, where there are certain things that will recall memories. And if it's tied to a song, you hear that song every time you see that product. Like Waterloo sparkling water. Every time I think Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Waterloo.
Yeah.
You know.
What else though?
I don't know.
Oh, it was just that one.
That's what sparked it for me.
Are there other ones?
I'm sure there are.
I don't know that there are.
There are.
Probably.
I am sure there are, right? Because, I mean, there are certain sayings that get stuck in our heads for a long time, and then something random will happen and it'll pop up.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. So it probably happens for brands as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, the brand reminds you of something else. It doesn't necessarily have to be remind you of that brand.
Right.
That's all I say.
No, that makes sense. I can't think of any right now, though. But they happen randomly. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, no. It went away. Well, I don't know now. Oh, shoot. It was something that I had seen earlier. No, we were talking about earlier. There's a picture in my head of what we were talking about, but now I can't pull up the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Was it about cucumber salad?
We talked about cucumber salad.
I don't even know what it was. I don't know. But tonight when we were making dinner, I pulled off this plastic piece on our grater. Oh, it drives me insane.
It was more like a silicone piece.
Yeah, I guess. So we have a thing. I'm not gonna say its name brand, but so it's a handheld, like a planer, and you do like this. Well, at the very end, there's the plastic, but then there's like a little cap of silicone. But if you slide off of the grate part, then cheese gets stuck under the silicone part. And it's connected. It was connected on the sides, like through holes. And anyway, and I finally got tired of it. And I was like, I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
Because you have to wash it so carefully underneath because it's connected. So you have to get underneath and make sure that cheese and stuff isn't in there so it doesn't get all yuck.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a anti-slip so you could set it on the other side of the bowl.
Oh, I am sure. Oh, I'm sure. Or on the counter so you could do this.
Which is why you weren't supposed to go all the way off of it.
Yeah, but when you're tired and you're having a movie in your head and you're just doing it because it's monotonous, so you're doing every other thing in your head, when I just instead of just being I'm sick all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I tossed that. We also had a silicone batter. It was in the shape of a bat, and it was a spatula,
Mm-hmm.
a batter bat. And we just tossed that one because it got a
Mm-hmm.
crack in it. So I got some new ones. They're green, and it looks like acacia wood. They're beautiful. They're really beautiful. I got them from IKEA yesterday.
They're a little bit different because the handles are diamond shaped.
Yeah, with the points up. So it's not like... What is it? It's not parallelogram-ish. It's like diamond, like the points are on the tip, so you like feel it.
Mm-hmm.
But
like sits in the crevice of your hand.
It does.
Your fingers and stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm?
But they're really pretty. They're like... They're like this color green.
Mm-hmm.
They're really pretty. These are some of my pens Christopher got me for Christmas in my stocking.
Mm-hmm.
I love office supplies. What?
You sound a little bit psycho.
I love office supplies. That would be like the horror movie, Killer Couch. But it was actually a love seat or a lazy boy.
Yeah.
It would be funny. It was like the craft killer. You stab with not scissors, but like pens. Yeah.
Thumbtacks.
Calligraphy all over. Yeah, thumbtacks.
That's funny.
Anywho.
Or they'd be like yelling or whatever because you command strip their forehead.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be funny.
Velcro somebody to the wall. Crochet them up like onto a pole.
They're like, ah, and you're just down there. I can't move, and you're just going to town.
Putting it down. Having a little tea.
Silly.
That would be funny.
Anyway, that's what we have this week, guys. As you can tell, is random babblings this week. But tell us a restaurant that you like to read their menu, curl up and just sit in a booth and read. Or tell us about the stuff that reminds you of other things. What brands and
stuff that reminds you of other things.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously.
You know
the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, subscribe for this silliness. And we'll see you again next week. Bye. Bye.